Hello, YouTubers. This is Sablemanon Joe. Once again, hey man, I got a Flashback Friday edition going on right now. Now, I understand it's probably, by the time I upload this, is going to be after Friday. But, hey, I just wanted to go ahead and do this one. We're still looking for as many Brett Favre rookies as we can get. And what we got here is, we've got the 1991 Fleer football. And this is a hobby box from way back when, 1990. And also what we're looking for, besides the Brett Favre rookie, is we're looking for these as well. These are Provisions. These are the Provision cards that came in a subset in here. I actually had the set at one time, but if you can kind of see from the condition of the card, it's been kind of moved around from traveling or what have you, or moving from place to place. And so I'm looking for a whole new set. I want to get them graded. I wouldn't mind getting graded over at HGA. I think it'd be kind of cool with a custom label on there to go with something like this with a Marina or what have you. So like I said, that's what we're looking for in this. And this is the 1991 Fleer football. Okay, you're looking for the prospects and the Provision cards and all pro cards as well is what you're looking for. So hey man, with further ado, let's go ahead and open these up. All right, like I said, and these are wax packs, or wax packs, I should say. And so that's what we got. We've got the empty box right there. All right. Again, and in the background today, as I go ahead and move everything over that way, you know, I've got the whole Brady tribute. He retired this past week. So want to go ahead and just show some of the cards that I have of his that are graded. They all came back 9s except for the one R here on the side. Like I said, 2004, absolute, really tough to get with a foil. So I'm happy with an 8, especially with CSG. CSG, the toughest grade in the industry right now. Bar none. Bar none. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and further. I'm just going to go ahead and just go through these really quick. So I said, you know, it's the wax pack. So we're probably going to get some wax stains on the back cards. Okay. I don't think there's bubblegum in these anymore, but hey, we'll find out. Let's go ahead and just go through them real quick here. And see, we got the Troy Aikmans. This is the basic look of the card right there. You can kind of see. It's not, you know, nothing too great. You know, it's got the green border. Again, really sensitive of what you're going to be grading. See how the edges or the sides are fat and thin. So that's what we're really looking for on that, is something that's going to be square. Henry Ellard, the most underrated wide receiver in NFL history, my opinion. Ask any cornerback during the 80s who was tougher to cover, him or Jerry Rice. Now, hey, no, I'm not trying to diss on Jerry Rice, but hey man, Henry Ellard was a bad dude, all right? All right, hey, speaking of bad dudes, here we go. All right, Vinny Testaverde, Heisman Trophy winner. All right, hey, you know what? Like I said, let's fly through this. I want to try to get this done really quick. You know, keep it under 25 minutes. Okay, here we go. We got our first all-pro card. We got Derek Thomas right there, and that's what the all-pro cards look like right there in the subset. Okay? Like I said, very condition sensitive, they're not very straight. Not, you know, as far as being centered and the orientation of the picture. You know, a lot of them are probably going to be diamond cut, where you're going to get that look, that tilt. You know, so again, going to fly through these real quick. There's a bad man, Reggie White. Like I said, the subsets are what we're looking for. We're looking for the Provisions. To be honest with you, I can't remember if you get a complete set of Provisions per box, or if you get any in a box. Or, you know, I don't remember the collation of what they were. You know, I don't remember if they came out, because there's 10 cards in the subset series. So, you know, there's Thurman Thomas, there's Barry Sanders, there's Dan Marino, there's Howie Long, There's, I want to say Randall Cunningham. There we go. Got it. Jackie, Big Jackie. There we go. Let's go ahead and separate those two right there. Okay, there we go. We got our first Provisions right there. And we got a Mike Singletary for all those Bears fans. Now, see, this is a cool little subset. If they want to come up with something like this in Chrome, I would be all for it. So if anyone's got any juice with Panini, especially that this is a Fleer product, if anyone's got any juice, see if we can get this made into a subset with these current players. Because I think this is fire. This is awesome. These are awesome cards. Like I said, I'm not so much going to grade them as I want to get a custom label for them. Like I said, I'll probably go through HGA. I don't have a problem with HGA as opposed to a lot of other collectors. I take the grading for what it is. I'd say it's probably somewhere in the between. It's among the four. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably among the four, if not the five. PSA, SGC, CSG, and HGA is pretty much the four that I'm kind of going with right there. But as far as I want something that's going to be legitimately graded, it's going to probably go through CSG. Now, I understand PSA gets a lot more value. You get a lot more for your money if you go through PSA or whatever, but I do believe that's going to end up changing. I think in the next year or so, CSG is just going to be a force. It is just going to be a force. They've got the backing of basically Jay-Z and Beyonce. So I think that, and I don't know, somewhere where I had heard they were acquired by Fanatics as well, or a partnership with Fanatics. But I know the eBay certification is just the start of it. You know, it's just going to be the start. So I think CSG is going to be very big. There we go, Buford McGee. There we go. But I think CSG will be a force coming in the next year or so. Easily going to be a force. Again, getting that reputation as being the hardest grader really helps out. Now, I know a lot of collectors aren't happy with the fact that they're not getting Gem 10s, or that everything they thought was going to be a 9 or a 9.5 or even a 10 ends up being an 8. Being 8.5, you know. So, like I said, they're very rigid graders. So, to my opinion, like I said, man, if I'm looking for a truly judged card, yeah, I'm going to go CSG. CSG to me is the top. If you've seen my other videos, you know, hey, man, I've been to the Academy. I went to the Academy in June, almost July of last year. So I know what to say. Here we go. Duval Love. There we go. Nice. Hey, but I've been through that. I know what the guidelines are. So, and I know what they've got, or in a way, I know a little bit of what they have going behind the scenes. So I think pretty soon, man, I think this time next year, they're going to be a very major player. Look where they've gone. Look how they've kind of grown in just the year that they've been in operation. They are now one of the 4, if not 5, I guess, grading companies that are talked about, that are, hey, man, these are the ones that are mainstream. These are the ones that everyone's going by, So again, CSG, I might sound like a commercial or what have you, but you know what? I've never really, it's not that I dislike the PSA labels. It just kind of seems something like out of a Dewey Decimal System library system. Very basic, very Unitarian with the red, and I guess everything. But I dig the green hologram on the CSG. If you can kind of pick that up through the camera, what have you can kind of see a little bit of the hologram and everything on the back ones. I dig it a lot. I know a lot of people are kind of judgmental, judging wise, because they haven't had one in hand yet. So once you get them in hand, once you get the CSG product in hand, it looks amazing. You know, it looks amazing. It's nice. It's really nice. You know, so as we fly through, still, I think probably one of the greatest defensive backs in history, Daryl Green. When he caught up, there we go, Mike Lansford, kicker for the Rams. When he caught up to Eric Dickerson from behind in a playoff game, nobody caught Dickerson from behind, you know, and Daryl Green caught him like he was standing still. So, like I said, in my opinion, still one of the greatest defensive backs. Even in his coverage, man, he was that fly that just wouldn't go away. And, you know, receivers kept trying to swat him away or whatever, but hey, man, he'd come up with a pick. You know, he's that mosquito that just wouldn't go away, man. Oh, we got another Duval Love there. All right, big guy. All right, man, now here we go. We got an All-Pro again, 91 All-Pro of Ray Childress. Right there. That's our second All-Pro card. So we've only gotten, we've got half of the box, and all we got was, we've gotten one Provisions right there, and only one All-Pro. So, hey, let's see what we get here. We got another one here. We got an All-Pro, and we got a Daryl Green. Speaking of, right there. It's an All-Pro Daryl Green. Now, if you've seen the 91 Ultra, Flair Ultra, you'll see that the All-Pro cards in that are a different styling than what these are right here. See, I know I'm flying through. I don't even notice if there's a Favre running around in there. I'm going to have to go through again and see exactly if I got one of him in here or not. Again, a lot of packs, man. If this box can probably be had for $50 or less. If even that. You could probably, there we go, Cleveland Gary. I'll go with Frank Stam. And again, it's one that, it didn't cost me a whole lot. I got it from my friend Matt Massetti over at Massetti's Cards and Comics, or Cards, and baseball cards. And it was kind of a throw-in box. He said, hey man, while I was buying some other stuff, he said, hey, try these out too. Which I haven't seen them since 91. These are cards that I haven't opened up since 1991, 92 in that little area. There we go, Tom Newberry for the Rams. So, I mean, it's not that I'm not unfamiliar with the product. I might even have a complete set of the base set somewhere in there. But again, it wasn't this so mass produced. Again, almost like what they would consider baseball-wise junk wax. So there was so much of this produced but now it's becoming more, I guess, fashionable or more desirable, I guess. A lot of people who couldn't collect or didn't collect way back when or what have you, that couldn't afford it, are starting to now, you know? So that's where, as kids who were, let's say 7, 8, 10 years old at this time, you know, in 91, are now full-fledged adults, you know? So, I mean, they're in their mid-30s, if not early 40s, you know? Like me, heck, early 50s or what have you, but I was collecting a little bit before this, and I was solidly a collector by the time 91 came out. All right, hey, we got another one. We got a Thurman Thomas, All-Pro. Again, these are all kind of really off. There we go, we got Jerry Rice, but they're all kind of off-center. That's one that is very endemic in these cards. Very few you will find that are perfectly centered. If you get those cards that are perfectly centered, that's a hit, man. That is a hit, you know, because it's tough. You know, that's pretty close. You know, that's still a little fatter on this end and fatter up there on top, but that's probably the closest one I've seen so far to being centered in this product. So, all right, hey, we got a Willie Anderson. Got a flipper. All right, let's get this going real quick here. Another one. We got a great card in there, which means we have something, either a Provisions or Mike Lansford, or an All-Pro. Oh, we got another All-Pro. Oh, nice, Bo Jackson. That's a card that you want to get out of there. is the bow. So that was nice. That's nice. All right, let's get this all together on this side now. And let's start pulling that one there. All right, last little stack. So this is what the last little quarter of our box. Like I said, you're going to get a lot of cards. You're going to get a lot of cards. There we go, Troy Aikman in this product. Like I said, they did pack them. Henry Ellard. So, oh, there we go. We got a Nick Lowry. And like I said, we're going to get the wax stain on this one. If you can kind of see the wax stain from the wax pack on that one, that's a good example of that. So we got Nick Lowry. Now it looks like we got a lot of all pro cards in here. Only got the one Pro Vision so far. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how those were allocated in the boxes, how they were. So I thought we would get more. I thought actually we'd get more of a subset or what have you. But hey, man, if these are that rare to get out, I remember them not being that rare myself. But you never know. I mean, especially the fact that I've only gotten one out of the box, and there's what, 400 cards in here? And so far, I've only gotten one? Might be a little on the rare side. No kidding, huh? I have another box I want to open up, but I think I'm probably going to end up doing it off camera and putting together a set of this 91 Flair. You know, kind of front to back kind of a deal. Again, haven't seen a Favre in here either. I want to say he is, but again, he was a second round quarterback. One that wasn't kind of highly thought of in that class. Quarterbacks you're looking for then were like Todd Marinovich. So Dan Mcguire was another quarterback that was a first round quarterback that was thought to be of some, something. But Brett Favre, got picked out of the second round from Atlanta with the Atlanta Falcons, picked him up in the second round. And I was going to say the very next year, I want to say Mike Holmgren ended up trading for him. So I want to say they ended up trading a first rounder for Favre. Maybe a second rounder straight up. He just wasn't going to fit in Atlanta with Jerry Glanville. So, and which is kind of coincidental because then they end up losing Chris Miller to the Rams in free agency probably like 2 years later. So again, Rams could have used Brett Favre all those years. Yeah, maybe would have stayed in LA all that time instead of moving to St. Louis. But hey, it is what it is. Big Jackie. All right, here we go. Our last pack. Okay, here we go. Again, the Pro Visions card are what we're looking for, and we only got one. So let's see. I see we got, that's it. Just the one, Dan Marino. But evidently, they're a lot more rare than what I initially thought. There we go. Hey, look at that. Stack that high. And another stack that high. And that high. Okay. Those are the amount of cards that you're getting out of this box. These are the allocation of the All-Pro. So basically we got 6 All-Pro cards per box and 1 Pro Vision. Kind of let you know how rare those Pro Visions are. Again, I wish I would have kept the whole set. I had a whole set of these. I wish I would have kept them pristine. That would have been nice. All right, hey, man, there you go. This is your Flashback Friday edition for this time. 1991 Fleer Football base set. Again, the cards you're going to get, subsets, the All-Pro, and then the Pro Visions itself. There you go. All right, man, hey, again, this is Sablemanon Joe once again with Jags Sports Cards. Thank you very much for the view. Again, I shall get some more product in pretty soon. And we'll do some more box opening. All right, man. Hey, everyone be safe out there. Take it easy, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.